let's restart. I'll crop it out later. Finished Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This is a thicker version because it is a Barnes and Noble exclusive. Deleted scenes inside. We got that. And, yeah, I don't think there's anything there. So, I'm gonna read the flap. If there's one thing Mayor Barrow knows is... Okay, I don't like the way I read that. If there's one thing Mayor Barrow knows, it's that she's different. Okay, the lighting is tweaking on me. Mayor Barrow's blood is red, the color of common folk, but her silver ability, the power to control lightning, has turned her into a weapon that the royal court tries to control. The crown calls her an impossibility, a fake, but she makes her escape from Maven the prince, her friend who betrayed her. I called that. Mare uncovers something startling. She is not the only one of her kind. Pers by Maven, a now victed king. Mare sets out to find and recruit other red and silver fighters to join the struggle against her oppressors. But Mare finds herself in a deadly path at the risk of becoming exactly the kind of monster she is trying to defeat. Will she shatter under the weight of the lives that cost of rebellion, or will the treachery and betrayal harden before her forever? The electrifying next Okay. Shh, my siblings are here. Like all of them.
What's up?
The electrifying next installation, the Red Queen series, escalates the struggle of the growing rebel army and the blood-stirred world they've always known. It pits Mare against the darkness that grows in her soul. So that's the flap. I'm trying to get better at reading it, but it's... So this book 2 of Red Queen. And then the back says, if I'm a sword made of glass, and I feel myself... So my computer is tweaking. I feel myself beginning to shatter. This thrilling sequel to Red Queen, the story of Mayor Barrow, continues. Oh, Jinkai, your feet is in my view. Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna, summarize this. I'm gonna have spoilers, because I need to talk about this. So first, I wanna say, Mayor, Cal, and Mavin, I've been saying his name like that, so if I'm butchering it, I've been butchering it since the beginning of the book. But, technically, they all need therapy, you know? I'll pay for their therapy. The deleted scenes were cute, and adorable. Yeah. I thought this was nice. I got the thicker version for more. But you can't tell me... No. I'll say that for later. So, Mare goes on a quest to go find other reds and silvers. And it ends with her in an interesting position. Yeah. So Maven needs couple therapy, but the thing is he doesn't have a significant other to say it to, because, well, it's just, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay. So he has an obsession with jewel embroidered torture devices for some reason. The acknowledgement it got me laughing. Before I thank any one person, I would like to thank the leftover pizza I am currently eating. It's really good. We love that for her. So I'm about to get the third one, and I'm gonna like compare it to Powerless because of the drama that was going on. I'm not trying to continue it. Please don't butcher me. Oh shoot, okay. I don't want to read this, but I'm going to, so you guys understand what is happening. Something glits in his grip. His father's sword, an executioner blade. I shiver as the coat. I shiver. I feel shivering cold as he clamps something around my neck. A collar, a jeweled glide, sharp edge, a beautiful thing of horrors. Okay, so he has like a thing with jewelry embroidered. My camera angle is not giving. Jewelry embroidered torture weapons, and we need to talk about that. We need to discuss about that. His love for it is like, why? Like, it's giving torture me, but make it pretty. My blurred tears make it hard to see, but I'm sure of nothing. The black armored king before me, and the brand scalding my collarbone. There's a chain attached to the collar, a leash. I am nothing more than a dog. He holds it tightly into a fist, and I expect him to drag me from the platform. Instead, he stands firm. I don't want to read this out loud. My siblings are here. He tugs smartly, testing the chain in hand, making me stumble towards him. The point of the collar digs in. I almost choke. Yeah, she's like been through a lot. You put her body on display. Like his lips brush against my ear. You put her body on display. His lips, so like before this, someone, he's like, his lips brushed against my ear as he forces the words through clenched teeth. Pain hums in his voice. Hums in his voice. I'll do the same to you. So I don't know who died, but I think it was his mom. She killed him. Like under like something like the building collapsed and she like died. I think that's what happened. I don't remember. His expression is unreadable, but his meaning is clear. With one hand, he points at his feet. His fingers are whiter than I remember. I do what I say. I kneel. So we're in an interesting position at the end. I don't know how she's gonna pick it up from the third book. I think there's a third book. I don't know if it's. I think it's War something, War Crown or something, or something like that. Yeah. So we're in an interesting position, and so she's like traveling. Shade dies, and I'm like so sad. And like he was my favorite character. He was so cool with his little teleporting powers. He was the best. He was like the Kenji for me in the series. Like Shatter Me had Kenji, and this book had Shay, and like he was carrying the book. He was carrying the team. He was carrying everything on like he was carrying this. How many pages does it have? He was carrying this 440-page book on his back, and Red Queen too. He was literally carrying, like, there was like so many times where she was about to die, and he like grabbed her and teleported her away, and it was like, you're telling me you're getting rid of the most important character in the. Oh my god. I was not predicting that. I didn't cry. I'm not planning on crying. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in that, and it's just so sad. I'm gonna read the third book, but I'm also going to read Powerless as a reread to like refresh my mind, so I could like collide those two together. Like see if like they mesh up, because so like if like I'm saying like if they like blend together in the plot line, that's what I'm saying. I didn't write any notes for this one, except that I remember Maven is a freak and the worst person to ever exist in this world. I hate him as much as I hate Apollo. Except Apollo died, and I think maybe might die. So this is what I have to say. Oh, I was not expecting the betrayal, but like it was like the one betrayal where they're like locked up and then like cows crashing out and all that stuff with Corn Sky, whatever. I think it was Corn. I think it was Corn Guy. I forgot his name. But like he was on her side, but he was on his side. It was, I think oh like it was so confusing. Um, and then yeah, it's just so weird, and that's so interesting. But you know, at least as long as I'm not bored, I would rather be traumatized than bored. Um, so yeah. I also finished Nightweaver. White. No, I didn't finish it. Wrong book, bro. It's over there. Um, yeah. It was probably the most traumatizing book I've like ever read, and just so interesting. And I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. I'll give it like a 4 out of 5. Okay, first, whoever ships Maven and Mare, they need to stay away from me. Like, stay 6 feet away from me. There's this one thing he says. It's like, I'll find you, or something like that. Like, I'll always find you wherever you go. I don't know where it is. But he's like, I'll find you and all that stuff, and like, it's so creepy. But yeah, um, yeah, it's okay. We don't have to find it. He's like, I don't know what his thing was, but like, it's so like, ugh. But Mare and Cal, I think I ship that more than Maven and, you know, Mare. What? Maven? Did I just say Maven and Cal? No, no, no. Mare and Cal. What? Why do they both have M's? But yeah. It's a good book. It's a good book. If you like, twisted things, I would probably recommend it. Yeah. To just check the chat. I'm too lazy for this.